Welcome back to another Jaunt event. The last event I wasn't on there, but my vehicle was on it, and this time we've just swapped roles. So I'm on the event, but unfortunately my vehicle is not here. I have some engine issues, so thank you to Anthony for borrowing me his Cape Road Rally Patrol. So yeah, we are doing an Overberg weekend, or like an Overberg adventure. We started in Wellington, or in Paarl. We made our way through the town, so today is a bit more of a travel day, the first half of the day. We're just outside of Montagu, and behind me over here is the Gysmanshoek. So above on the rocks you can see there's an old British fort that was built in 1901, and then the hole in the wall where you drive through was built in 1877, and the fort was built there to man the traffic coming in and out of this valley. And the original road used to be through the riverbed, but obviously with the river flooding, because it's quite a narrow valley over here, they made the hole in the wall to make traffic easier, and the fort was used to, like I said, control the traffic or to monitor who's coming in and out. So quite an interesting piece of history behind me over here. So we're going to stop at Diesel Crème for a quick lunch over there before the real adventure starts. It's kind of just this, like I said, a travel section up the R62 to Barrydale, and then from there we're going to climb onto gravel roads, drive the beautiful Gysmanshoek Pass, and then go to Heidelberg, where we'll be camping just outside of Heidelberg for the night. We're a good amount of vehicles here. The Nissan patrols are taking over on this one. We've got 3 patrols, and the rest are all Hiluxes or Toyotas at least. So it's going to be a fun adventure, and the rain stayed away, so the weather's looking promising, and hopefully not too much wind and nice sunny weather. So we have currently arrived at Barrydale. It is 12 o'clock and we've done the majority of the tarmac driving on the R62 has now been completed. We're going to have a quick lunch over here, and then about 20 minutes up the road is where the first gravel road starts, and that is where the true adventure of this jaunt trip will begin.
Yo, Anita, nice car, bro. Nice car.
It's like a quarter, and you usually pay for a car because it's a quarter of a car.
In the 1890s, which was used as fertilizer during these excavations, significant archaeological artifacts were
Where are you gonna put them?
What?
Where are you gonna put them?
Probably on my roof to keep some memory.
So we just finished our lunch in Barrydale. So as you can see, we're driving through the town of Barrydale now. Yeah, had a very good lunch here at Diesel Crème. Awesome place to always stop when we come through here. And now we are making our way to the Gysmanshoek Pass, which is the one Christopher and I wrecked the other day. Beautiful pass going through the mountain and the valleys and things like that. It's about 20 minutes out on this tarmac, and then we're going to hit our first gravel road, and that's when the real adventure starts.
Oh my god. You messed up my shot. What do you have to say for yourself?
Pleasure.
You see what she's doing to me this time. She's been stopping from me from doing my job.
So this used to be an old ox-wagon route to get through these, I think it's Langberg, Langkloof, something like that, mountains range. Yeah, enjoy. It's a narrow path, so just keep an eye out where you're driving. Hope there's no oncoming vehicles. You'll make a plan. Yeah, just take it nice, easy and steady.
Western Nissan Patrol handling itself compared to your trusty Akela?
Yeah. So I have to say, on the tarmac, the car felt very bouncy and like hard ride. I mean, the tires were a bit more inflated. We've brought the tires down to 1.1 bar now for the gravel section. But I have to say, it's handling the gravel a lot better than it handles the tar. Now, I do know this is an off-road vehicle, so it's built for the off-road. But yeah, it absorbs the bumps and the dips and the low water bridges a lot better than the Hilux does. Again, the Hilux has got an SFA front end, so it is a bit more road biased, I guess, in that sense. Where the Patrol's got the solid front axles, so on the road it's not as comfortable. But I have to say, on the gravel road and the bumps and things like that, it's impressing me. The Gysmanshoek Pass used to be an old travel route for the Koi and the Sun to go from inland to the coast. Then it became an old ox-wagon route, and now it's a scenic traveling route for overlanders and just adventurers to just enjoy the beautiful landscape that goes through the mountain and through this little valley over here. So we just made it to campsite, or well, the entrance to the campsite. So we are spending the night at Nona Rosa Bush Camp, one of my favorite spots. It's very hidden. You'll see now the landscape is all this flat. It just looks like a normal farm, and then soon we'll dip down into this valley, and there's like a big kraan, so like a rock face. You go through a little river crossing, and then you sleep up against this rock face on this little, like in the valley, which is super cool. So yeah, this is where we'll spend the night. Look at all them chickens. Welcome to Nona Rosa Bush Camp. This is where we'll spend night one of our adventure. Like you can see, just a beautiful place here. We've got a lapa on our right. Christoph is making noise as always with his agadaga. You'll hear now, he just ruins the whole campsite vibe. Just grrr. There you go, trying to level his caravan. But yeah, we've got the bathrooms down there, LARP over here, where we'll all bride together. Big, beautiful grass area, and then you've got this like rock face and just this little valley. But like I told Anita, it's so funny, you drive in and all you see is farmland, like level, all the way to the horizon. So you don't see this little hidden gem, I can call it, over here. So yeah, beautiful place this. And the sunrise is also going to be very beautiful tomorrow morning. Obviously I don't have my rooftop tent here. We can make it fit on the Patrol, but it will be easier just to use my ground tent. But did you know that the front runner tent actually fits into this Coleman tent? So kind of doing best of both worlds. Perfect fit. Good morning, it is day 2 of our Jaunt Adventure. As you can see, everyone is busy packing up their things. It was a good night. The weather in the afternoon was pretty good, and then at night it got a bit cold and dewy, but that is part of camping in the winter. So we're going to pack up now and go through the little river crossing again. We're going to hit one gravel road until we get to the Malgas Pont. So that's quite a cool feature of this trip, is we're going to go over the Malgas Pont. It's a ferry essentially. You can take about 3 vehicles on it. And then we're going to go over the Breede River, and then from there we're going to head on out to Bredasdorp, meet Hermanus from VanVentures there, do a quick stop in Bredasdorp for fuel, any groceries they need, wood we need, anything we need, we're going to get in Bredasdorp, and from there Hermanus is going to guide us into the dunes over there. So it's going to be an action-packed day with 2 big feature points. It's the Malgas Pont, the ferry, and then the dunes where we'll play and have a challenge in and spend the night in the dunes. So we're excited to hit the road.
And how are we feeling about this, bro?
Bit scary, but I think it's fine.
Currently the Malgas Pont, so this one is driven by a diesel motor, but previously it used to be hand drawn, so it used to be a chain or like a wire going across, and then 3 or 4 guys would literally pull these cars across. So with a caravan you can only fit 2 vehicles in a caravan, without the caravan you can fit 3 vehicles on here, and this is currently the Breede River we're going over. So quite a cool and unique experience in South Africa. I don't know where else in South Africa it gets done, but yeah, very fun little adventure this.
My name is Jamie, and I come from the West Cape side. And first time I joined with this trip, and so far very awesome, very nice, the view is awesome, and I enjoyed very lot. Meet some new friends. The camp from yesterday night was very awesome, bit chilly, but I love it. Just have a very warm jacket. And you're sorted. The bra yesterday was awesome, and yeah, just have some spiders in the bathroom, but it's fine. They can just kick it in now. But yeah, very awesome. I can't wait for the dunes today. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Are you gonna attempt any of the dunes? Just one. You're gonna attempt one. Go sideways a little bit.
Not sideways. I wanna just do it easy, just see how the guys playing around, and yeah, so I'm just gonna take it easy today, so yeah.
So it's day 2 of the Nissan Patrol. We spent our first night camping with it, and like you can see in the back, we are fully loaded with all our camping gear in there. We've got my fridge in there. There's a nice drawer system in the back, which they made for a GQ. But no, the car is doing really well. Like I said, it's nice to drive. It's comfortable on the gravel road. You hit a pothole and just absorb it, just sucks it all in. And there's a lot of space in the back here. I mean, like I said, we've got the front runner, the mattress from my front runner tent in the back to fit into my ground tent. And we've got a whole bunch. We've got 4 bags of wood in the back here. There is no back seat. It took the back seats out. So there's a lot of space. But no, it's going well and enjoying it. Cool. Welcome to Bredasdorp. We are here with Hermanus at VanVentures at his shop. He's going to be our guide into the dunes today, because those dunes are quite large and you can get lost very easily. So he's going to take us in there. So thank you, Hermanus.
Thank you, welcome.
Welcome
at the shop. It's nice to have you guys here again. So yeah, Dieter, we're going to Bredasdorp dunes tonight. You have been there with me a bunch of times now. So yeah, we're going to take you guys out, go and play a bit in the dunes. You guys are going to camp there. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be with you tonight with the camp, but...
So too cold for you?
No, I don't have a tent and anything, so yeah, if I can spoon with one of you guys, we can maybe make a plan, but no.
The videographer is keen.
So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be cold, so just make a massive fire. and stay warm. That's what I can recommend.
And how are the sand dunes? Are they going to be nice and soft, or is the rain?
I don't
that
think
keep
so.
it-
There was a bunch of rain in the at night. There's a what is it? Dough, yeah. Die deeg. Die oggenddeeg is baie so. I think it's going to be a bit harder, the dunes now. So it will be fun for the guys that's there for the first time. But yeah, there's some proper long dunes at the moment. So we'll play lekker.
And is the cruiser going to enjoy it?
I think so.
Have you been in the dunes with the cruiser?
Second time with this one, so I'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Nice. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Let's get going. Azai! So stadig, netjies, Azai, well done. Hier, Azai, gee hom, ja, go. Okay, go. Netjies, well done. Een beetje naar mij toe. Stadig, Azai, makkelijk. Okay, so we are playing a game now, kind of a challenge, while the others are setting up camp. It's very windy in the dune, so it's making it even more challenging for me trying to set this up. But essentially what we're doing is we're playing musical chairs but with the cars. So let me explain. It's difficult to understand, but all the cars are going to start at a central point and there is X amount of flags. Let's use, for example, there's 8 flags and there is 9 vehicles. So there's 8 flags, 9 vehicles, and the game is when I say go, you must go towards a flag and you must reach a flag which is yours, but there's too little flag for the amount of cars. So once you get to the flag and it's yours, you've claimed a spot, you've got your chair, and then after that you must, if you don't have a flag, you're out. And then so we do it, we reduce the amount of flags, always one less flag than the amount of vehicles. And obviously we're making it challenging, putting it up in the dunes and some easy ones. So yeah, it's going to be a fun game. I hope it makes sense, me trying to explain it, but hopefully the video will show it a bit more. Okay, is everyone ready? Okay, double hoot. Go. Okay, Jaron, jy het hom, hy is die naaste. Okay, everyone go back to the starting points, please. This flag over here is now the middle flag, just to mark where the middle is. Kom, ons nog één vlaggie oor, ons nog één oor. Kijk, hoe kan je leren? Uit. Hannes, is uit. Okay, so Uwe, you take this one?
Yeah! It's like billions. It's like billions.
Ik zal nog stoot. It's like
billions. Ik knock you away.
Let's see. Alright, die auto's wel 'n naam het hom. Okay, well done. Daar was nogals entertaining geweest van verskeie afdelings af. So well done on that. So little did we know that the Hoeks Toyota stock standard Land Cruiser is going to take this challenge. So well done on the drivers. So here's a prize from me for you. It's a Dune flag from Rusty's.
Thank you.
So you can put it on your vehicles when you're going out into the dunes and things like that. So there is your prize.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Mooi gery. Dis hy.
Vir 'n ou wat vas sit om in te kom,
Ja.
dan te wen.
Van vast sit nog goed ry op die duine. Baie goed kontras al gewees. Okay, Hannes, you're going to take us through the dunes quickly. So we're done playing now. He's going to take us to some more into the dunes, further into the dunes to play and have fun. He'll take us to a bowl where we can play in, and to the long dane where guys can go up and down the dune and stuff like that. So Hannes, over to you.
So lekker stuk wat ons nou ry hier so tot by so ons noem dit die speelgat. Daar ry die ouens maar so in die ronde en so bak, ons noem dit die bowl, whatever. Dan daar kan ons stop gou as die wat wil in die ronde ry daar so hulle self entertain gaan. En dan gaan ons verder na ons het so lang dyn. En dan kan ons daar by die lang dyn kan jy nou kyk, dis waar die manne nou wil meet om te kyk hoe ver hulle gaan. So dan kan julle nou kyk wie die verste by die duin op kan. En dan van daar af kan ons weer so lekker technical half deur die duine roete gaan wat 'n bietjie moeiliker raak en dan tot daar waar ons ingekom het. En dan gaan ek vir julle baie sê dan kom julle terug kamp toe. Lekker.
Cool, so jy ry voor en dan volg ons met 'n konvooi vir hom. Uwe, you'll drive at the back again. Ja, volg maar net vir hom en ry op julle eie pas. As jy sien dit is 'n moeilike stuk, kies maar 'n ander lyn of as jy vas sit, roep ons op die radio dan kom steep ons uit.
Hoorie Willie.
We are now in what the Hannes calls the bowl. Like you can see, it's a nice little wall ride. You can hear the tyres touching the fender, and you can ride up against the side as high as you want for a nice wall ride. And then Kirsif is right behind me.
This is it's quite a steep one, and your approach is coming with a turn, so then it keeps pushing your nose out, so you can't keep momentum here. So I think like it's gonna try straight now. Are you gonna go straight? Yeah. So let's see what happens now.
Yeah, the camping was good. In the dunes, it was actually not too cold. Last year when we were here, it was much colder. And the wind died down at night, but it came back up in the morning again, which was a bit annoying, so the tent flapped and sand was blowing everywhere. Thankfully the sand didn't come inside the tent, which was nice. But no, the camping was good. It's just amazing to camp in the dunes. It's an experience you don't often get to do. So it is sandy, but it's part of the game. If you want to have an adventurous weekend, you have to deal with the elements like the wind, the sand, the cold, and things like that, especially as we are getting closer to winter times. For me, the winter is the best time to adventure in, because then, I don't know, you're just dealing with elements, there's a lot to take in, it's not easy going, it makes it a bit more challenging, which is fun.
So this was your first time driving in the dunes with your caravan?
Yes.
How was it? How did you find it in the beginning to the end?
Easier than expected.
Really?
Yes.
There was no difficult pieces that you were like nervous about or anything like that?
I was nervous beforehand, yes, but eventually I got my confidence. So.
Oh, looks like it, eh? You did flipping well, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't take the caravan, yeah.
Sand was a little bit hard. Just the top part that was blowing over the whole time was very dry and very soft. But the rest was quite wet, so that's actually quite easy. But the caravan made it a little bit more difficult for me, so I enjoyed that.
Best experience would be seeing Christoph driving the caravan where it's almost on its tilting point. That was a bit fun. And then I think the camping, the braai, I think all the conversations that goes on there is fantastic. You will never get such vibe anywhere else.
The braai yesterday was awesome with underneath the stars, and nice to taste around the people, around the fire, and the camping was so nice. Bit windy, but it's not that worst.
I had a scary moment. Because I had a scary moment, I had to drink Jaunt juice, because apparently I don't have trust in Dieter. In my defense, Dieter was also stressing, so yeah, I also gave him a shot. So yeah.
Wait, which stressing point was this?
When we drove, he like started to dune drift, and I don't know how to explain it, but the car kept on like going, and yeah, I was like a few minutes just before, I was like, oh, this is so fun, and when that happened, I was like, not anymore. Nee, Dieter.
What?
What was your most stressful moment?
My most stressful moment was when we were sitting sideways on that. It was not very comfortable, and I was hoping the front wheel would climb the little step in front of me, but it didn't. It just kept pushing the back down and putting us more at an angle. I think Cal got it on video. But yeah, that wasn't fun. I now understand why Anthony doesn't like sideways angles. It doesn't feel pleasant in the patrol.
See? I told you so.
There was the one time that they were starting drifting, and I did not want to go. And then the other one was seeing all the Nissan patrols flex, and you can see the front tires goes up. It was very scary. And then I almost had a few oopsies.
And how did the car perform?
Nicely, yes. Dunes was a bit hard, so it was nice. Yes.
I bought this car for travel, not for heavy off-road. So I got a whole 10 feet over the system at the back, so it's quite heavy at the back. And obviously my vehicle don't have much power, so we really have stock, so just no power to get over the hill. So yeah, but lucky Anna showed me to each way, so get out. So yeah, that's very good to have Hermanus here for dune driving and all that things. Yeah, thank you.
I'm enjoying the patrol. Like Anita said, I just need time to get used to it, because it's getting into a brand new car and doing this stuff, which I'm much used to my bakkie. I mean, I've driven my bakkie for 5 years, so I'm used to exactly everything. So I just have to get used to it, not just the patrol, the power and the weight and the size of it, but also auto. I'm not used to an auto gearbox, so just learning the auto in the dunes. I mean, I drove the dunes, this car's very capable and comfortable in the dunes. A lot of space in the back, like you can see. So no, it's very nice. It's just something you have to get used to. It's a completely different driving style. I spoke to Anita's dad, and they've got the similar engine and gearbox in their cars. It is now the GQ versus the GU, and their car doesn't feel as lazy as this auto and the gearbox auto combination, but we have a feeling that it's the bigger tires, that they must, if you set the gearing ratio, change the ratio of the car, it'll run a lot better. And I think that's what a lot of people do the V8s in these cars, because it's a heavy car. This little V6 has to now lug this heavy car on 35s with steel bumpers front and back on some of these vehicles. So I think that pairing is a bit off if you want to modify it, and that's why they do the V8, because then you've got more power. But I'm pretty sure if you just do a different gearing ratio, it'll run a lot better and just sort its gears out a lot better. We finished up in the dunes, had a bit of a play there. It's amazing how quickly our spoors just vanished with the sand blowing. So coming out, Hannes left us there last night. He went back home. So thank you, Hannes, for showing us and guiding us into the dunes. Hannes from VanVentures, go check out his socials. And then also Hoeks Toyota Swellendam for helping us with the mini game or the challenge we played in the dunes with a what's it, like musical chair kind of game, capture the flag if we can call it that way. So that was quite fun, and I'm really impressed by the 2.8 engine of that cruiser. It's a stock standard cruiser. It out-dragged Hannes in the sand. It drove everywhere where everyone went in a stock standard cruiser. Yeah, it got stuck once or twice, but I mean, it happens in the sand in the dunes. But it was really cool to just enjoy the dunes. And then on the way out, like I said, it was a bit of a challenge for us to try and find our way out with like our spoors being, or Hannes' spoors being closed. But we made our way out, no issues at all, inflated our tires, and we are now heading to the southernmost point of Africa in Agulhas. It's going to be a quick scenic stop there, and then after that we're going to drive a bit more gravel roads and end all the way down to the coast, or along the coast to Hermanus, and in Hermanus we will end our trip over there. So yeah, it's been 3 epic days, a bit more gravel driving to go, so let's enjoy this last bit. Currently in Hermanus, and this brings us to the end of our Overberg adventure, So we stood up this morning in the dunes, a quick bit of driving there and drove out of the dunes. The southernmost point of Africa is about 20 minutes away, so we always include that in our trip as well. Just a quick little detour to the southernmost point of Africa, a scenic landscape or landmark stop over there. And from there we drove out, we drove more back roads, gravel roads, all the way to Didam or Pearly Beach area. From there we jumped on the tarmac, a nice straight stretch of tarmac all the way down to Hermanus along the coast. Some beautiful coastal scenery, cloudy weather, mountains are looking pretty, everything is so green and lush at the moment. And then we made it here to Hermanus at this brewery where we are having a lunch, and this is our ending point for our Overberg Jaunt Adventure.